Come on, man. Tell me what. Wave your hand when I'm ready.
I think we're ready.
Are we in? Are we on?
Oh man,
Are
I'm
we
really loud
streaming?
today. Yeah, we're streaming.
Woo! Is
It's
it?
Friday, baby.
Did you wave your hand? Oh, we're good. All right. Sorry about that. We're still trying to get our cues down. Hey, everybody. I'm going to get rid of the stick. Welcome to Festool Live. It's Friday. It's Festool Friday. We're here every Friday at noon, or we try to be, unless we're on vacation. Hey! But I want to introduce the crew. We got somebody new in the room, everybody, so check this out. Over here, we have Big D on the board. Get him on there. Behind the camera, we have Chris, as usual, in his Festool baseball jersey. And right over here on the whiteboard, we have Quinton. He's new to our team. He'll be on the whiteboard. Minnie's on vacation today. Also, we have online, we have Brent, our trainer, and we have Travis, who I call Trappist. He's on there today. He's in the customer service, and I think he's worked in almost every position here at Festool. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Brent. Okay, couple of housekeeping things, and I say this every single daggone time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss one single daggone episode. Hey, guys, what episode is this? 29?
29.
Woo! Unbelievable. And I want to do another shout-out. This one's for Ian Harrison. Ian, you texted me or messaged me not too long ago and said do something on the CXS. I know you just got one, so I'm going to go over and we're going to compare the CXS and TXS today. Also, Brian Levitt from Helena, Alabama. We want to call you out because you asked a question about the CMS. I'm just going to say stay tuned. We got all kinds of stuff planned. People have been emailing me, asking me about a particular sander. Hey, there's 52 weeks next year. Okay, so we got so much planned for you folks. It's going crazy. Okay, so let's get started. This is the CXS, and this is the TXS. Do we have any questions? I'm just kidding.
They want to know what the C and the T stand
Okay,
for. I'm joking.
so which one do I reach for? Or which one do I see people reach for? It's all about comfort level, okay? They're identical, everybody, okay? When you look at the CXS and TXS. The only thing is this is the T format. Okay, and this is the C format. And notice how I grab it, okay? I've talked about this with our C18 and T18 easy and T18 plus 3, okay? It's how, well, think about it, and just hear me out on this one. Have you ever used a corded drill, right? Have you ever seen a corded drill that's a T-style? No. Well, there were early on, but they kind of went away, all right? It's because this is how you hold a drill. Say you're up on a ladder, okay? Or you're drilling on the side, you're right behind that push like this in. Where a T-drill, yes, it's very comfortable, okay? But it kind of, if you need to get any power to it, you got to push behind, okay? So I automatically go for a C. It's just comfortable. I tell everybody, try it. You'll like it. All right, now, I'm going to go through a few things with you. I'm going to go through some battery technology, but I'm also going to go through Centrotech with you and describe it. Okay, first off, I want to show you this. All our drills, impacts, whatever, have a magnetic bit storage, okay? On the TXS, it's right here. It's magnetic. It's right there where you need it. Also, you'll see the lights, okay? And that shines right up on the tip. But what's really nice about this is you can actually cycle on the light when you're working inside a cabinet, okay? And the bit doesn't, or the drill doesn't have to be spinning. Now, the other thing I want to get and show you is when I cycle this on, you're going to see right here. See how it just cycled? Those are 3 bars. 3 bars means that it's 70 to 100%, okay? Just like this. Look, if it's 2 bars, then that means it's 40 to 70%. If it's 1 bar, okay, that's not blinking, okay, it's 15 to 40%. And if it's blinking, it's 0 to 15%. That means take the battery off and put it on the charger. And here's the charger that you get with your CXS or TXS, and it just snaps in just like that. Okay, now, I want to describe this battery, because some of you may have a CXS or the original CXS. They're still the same. but you had a stem battery like this, okay? And guess what? That stem battery still works in the CXS. The difference is it's just a different battery technology. This started out as a 1.3 amp hour, and then we bumped it up to a 1.5 amp hour. Now this is a 2.6 amp hour. What does that mean? Okay, it's a 10.8 voltage. Remember, the higher the voltage, the more torque you get. The higher the amp hour, the more energy, the bigger the gas tank. So I'll never forget, I did a training years ago with the CXS, and that was when it was a 1.3 amp hour. And guess what? With this battery, no one believed me. You could get 200-inch-and-a-half screws into like a 2x4. Well, a couple of my buddies from Chicago went and did a video. I think it's still out on YouTube. Okay, you'll get 200-inch-and-a-half screws. So if that was a 1.3 and now this is a 2.6, yes, you'll get about 380 screws with this 1.5 inch, okay, into pine. So boy, I'll tell you what, I want to meet the dude that does 280 screws or 380 screws in the morning. Okay, look, you're putting cabinets together, 1.5 inch. One battery will last you all day in a cabinet shop. Okay, if you use an 1.5 inch screw, self-tappers. Whew! All right, I'm gonna put this back on. Oh, comes with a belt hook. But what's cool about the belt hook? It changes either side like this. And some people don't like the belt hook. You can just take it off, but you can switch it either side. And I'll show you, just like this. See, it goes right in like that. Okay. You still can use the old batteries with the new drill. Okay, the clutch. And I'm going to, let me do this with this because I want you to hear this. I'm going to step behind here. And like any clutch, this is not an electronic clutch. It's a mechanical clutch. So you've probably worked with something like this. Let me get a bit. Okay? And I mean, I'm not going to drive any. You know what? Let me get some screws. Hang tough, guys. I get some screws right behind here so you can see this. When you're setting screws, woo! Prepared today, ain't I? Well, think about it. Look, I'm driving a screw like this. And let me get a tip right over here, Centrotech. I'm going to get a number 2 Phillips right here. I'm going to get it in a holder right here. And I'll cover Centrotech in a minute. Okay, I'm going to put it in and run this screw. So I'm going to set it at 1. And you're going to see as I drive this screw. Okay, see that? Okay, I've reached that point. So the higher you go up, and I can set this, see right there, and if I want to go a little bit further, I can get it just below there, okay, and hit that. Now, if I want to go and drill something, I'll switch it to drill, and that Centrotech, you guys all know all the different bit tips we make for it, like this brad point bit right here. Now, I'm going slow, and I want to go a little bit faster, okay? So remember this, the RPM on this is 1,300 RPM. I've said this before in all the other videos we've done, all the lives, the faster you go, the less torque you have. But running this brad point bit, I think this is a 3/8, okay? I don't need a lot of torque on that. Now, if I'm running a bigger bit, okay, and I would switch it to 1, and I believe that goes down to 450. Okay, let me just check. I always forget. Yeah, 450, 430 RPM. Okay, so remember, lower RPM, more torque. Okay, so Big D, I want you to get in on this because I want you to see this, and hopefully I can explain this properly. The Centrotech bits, drill bits, drives, countersinks, and counter boards, you'll see them. There's an elongated spindle on this. There's a reason for that. You are probably used to something like this, okay? And everybody will say, oh, that doesn't fit in there. Yes, it does, okay? See how that fits in there? But there's a situation with that, okay? Excuse me. You still have a little bit of movement, all right? The way we design this, this is the 3/8 chuck that comes with it, okay? Now, typically, you have a quick release that goes out here. And look how far out you are when you put a drill bit in, okay? We design this, and here's the 3/8 chuck as it comes off. This is the FastFix stub, okay? What seats in there is this part right here. That's why it's longer. Okay, so when you set this in, and this is the perfect example. When I set this in, okay, and I'm going to take this and put it in, okay, it doesn't seat back here. Derek, can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, see how it doesn't go all the way in? There's little ball bearings in the Centrotech chuck, okay, that hold this. So when I put it in, you see that part right there, that little hex? It seats in there. So you get a better transmission from the motor to the drill point, okay? Or you get more screws in there. Now, this is not a brushless motor, okay? But what's really killer about this is you get a 3-year wear and tear warranty on it, okay? This thing is a workhorse, the CXS and TXS. Now, you have the Centrotech. And by the way, check this out. You see this little tip right here? Let me grab that bit right here, or that tip. Check it out. That's magnetic inside too. So, I mean, you can just take screws, so you can actually use it like that, right? And right when you think you're not going to use it like that, you use it like that. Now, the other killer thing about this is our FastFix system. 3H chuck, Centrotech, and you have this. This is a right angle chuck, okay? It goes on just like Centrotech, and you can put it around the horn in the different positions, just like this. And right when you think you're not going to use it like that, you use it like that, okay? This, for me, is perfect. The whole system with the CXS is perfect for what? Check this out. I'm going to swing around here. See this? Look, I'm doing hinges. I'm adjusting my hinges with a posi drive, right? I'm putting on knobs and pulls. This is a great hardware drill, okay? It gets me into tight spots. I actually put bit tips in here like this. Look. Oh, let me get a magnetic tip over here. I'm going to put this in, and I get these because these are 3mm ball hex, and when I'm doing my knockdown with the dominoes, check it out, I can take everything apart just like this. See that? And that light really comes in handy when I'm using the domino connectors, okay, for knockdowns. Now, when I'm assembling and using my knockdowns or the domino connectors. See the domino connector right there? This across the flat is a 1/4 inch. So guess what? I can do all my installs with this and put all my cabinets together. This is a great handy drill. Now, everybody think about this. It is super lightweight. Okay, and when I say lightweight, it's not a lightweight drill. It's light in weight. And if you're doing knockdown fasteners or domino connectors, and you're doing installing a kitchen and you're putting your hinges on, you don't want a lot of weight. You're up there going like this and installing. Come on, man. That's the perfect drill. Or it's a T-drill, and so you may be used to this. Okay, so that's why we have both formats. Now, the belt hook on here, it just slips out, and you can put it in on the other side, okay? Some people like belt hooks. I like it that it's removable. Sometimes working on yachts in Fort Lauderdale, belt hooks would catch, so we'd always take them off, okay? I think I'm covering everything. I covered Centrotech, right? Where's my C-drill? Right over here. I just want to grab it. Got it right here. I'm going to go back over here. Because if you look, everybody, in the catalog, in the Centrotech area or our drill area, you're going to see all kinds of things. We have bits, Centrotech, and look how quick I can go from drilling wood to drilling aluminum. As simple as this. I'm going to put a little speed on there. This is a great drill for this, okay? I can do that. But also, and I pulled this out today because I wanted to show you this. This is one of those unsung heroes in the catalog that nobody knows what it's for. And this time of year, you may be installing a bunch of screw hooks, okay? And this is what it's for, okay? Look, see how it's notched like this? And I could just spin hooks all day, and when I get close, I can just come off like that. So that's a screw hook driver. I thought I'd show you that. We have limited edition Centrotech sets. We're always coming out with those. Now, one of the questions I've gotten over the years with the CXS is, this is a 3H chuck, and you may have larger bits, right? Okay, that's the 3/8 chuck that comes with it. And remember, that's the FastFix stub that's on every one of our drills. Well, look, this is a 1/2 inch. So we don't recommend it, but if you're in a pinch, and I'm going to tell you, when you put that 1/2 inch chuck, this gets a little heavy, okay? But you can put a 1/2 inch chuck on there, and this is the one from my PDC. All right, I thought I'd point that out. Wow! I'm looking around to make sure I covered everything. Hopefully I did. I covered amp hours. Let's see. I covered Centrotech. Hi! I'm looking. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Good to see you there from Maine. I was with you last weekend at Mac Adams. Austin, Texas. Hartford. Is that Hartford? South Dakota? Not Connecticut? Wow, Hartford. Okay, cool. John Scott from Ohio. We got Denmark today. United Kingdom, California, North Carolina, Connecticut, South Africa. Woo! What else do I got to cover today? I think that's it. I knew it was going to be a short and sweet one, but we wanted to make sure we covered the CXS versus the TXS for you. Hopefully I did a halfway decent job on that. We got a heck of a fall planned for Festool Live. Everybody's been asking about routers. Boy, they're coming. Next week, I think we're covering jigsaw blades. Yep. Is that next week? Absolutely. Let's see. I think that's a wrap, everybody. Quentin, you good? We're good? Okay. I want to thank Brent. I want to thank you, Travis, online. We really appreciate all your efforts. It's a wrap. And we want to thank you, the viewer, the subscriber, and don't forget we're on IG and we're also on Facebook. That's a wrap. Thank you for being with us today, and we appreciate it.